Hey, volleyball fans, Coach Dennis here from Max Touch Volleyball. Today we're going to continue with our Offensive Principles of Play series, and specifically aggression. A couple of definitions before we get started, just to make sure we're on the same page. Principles of play are like building blocks, and in terms of your offense, if you have these building blocks in place, then your offense will be well set up for success. Offense itself, of course, is the act of attacking the ball and trying to score. We are going to focus specifically on serving, setting, and attacking. In this presentation, by the end, you will know what aggression is, you will know why we want to use it, and for coaches, we want to know how to train it. So what is aggression? Effectively, it's a maximum effort on every attack. When we jump, it's always a max jump to the highest point we can get. Our approach is always very strong and powerful with no hesitation. Once we begin it, we don't stop. And in terms of the swing, we want our arm going as fast as we can. And each one of our attacks should look identical, which will help us in another principle of play that we'll talk about later on. Setters can be very aggressive as well. They can jump set, which holds the blocker that's responsible for them. They can dump and really try and score. They can run fast offenses with tempo and combinations. And when given the opportunity, they can hit as well. So in this video, we're going to look at why we want to use aggression. So at this point, Team Italy and Ivan Zaitsev is down 22-24. My challenge to you is, what type of serve would you put in? Zaitsev rips a serve to bring them back to 23-24, scores an ace, and what he's doing is imposing his will and dictating the pace of the game. He's influencing the outcome just by being aggressive. Now, what you can't hear is that the Americans not only make a substitution to try and deal with this, but they also change their formation from a 3 to a 4-person serve-receive. In this case, Zaitsev steps up again, and he weighs his options, and is aggressive again. Rips another one, no matter what the Americans do. They can't handle his aggression. You can tell that he's excited. The Americans aren't so much. The fans are excited, and so are Zaitsev's teammates. As an aggressive player, at the end of the game, no matter what the outcome, you can walk away and say you gave everything you had with no regrets. The final advantage to being aggressive is that it's a heck of a lot of fun. Full spoiler alert, the Italians go on to win. So for coaches, how do we train this? Well, at Max Touch Volleyball, we believe that activities should be game-like. That means they include reading, decision-making, scoring, and that they're fun. We encourage you to consider a mixture of small-sided games, unequal teams like 6v3, and 6v6 with criteria or wash drills. Today's activity is called the reset drill. Effectively, you start off with the goal of accomplishing a certain aggressive action under stress. You can play any combination, 2v2, 3v3, 6v6. You start the score at 22-22 and you play to 24. Once a team arrives at 24, in order to win, they must accomplish a certain skill. Example, an ace, a kill, set or dump. If they don't, their score resets to 22 and the game continues. One variation is to be very specific in what the aggressive action must be. So not just an ace, but where does it go? Line, off hands, cross court. In conclusion, aggression is very important, especially in the early stages of 15U or under. Long before they establish control, you want them to be aggressive, swing high and hard. It allows players to develop strength and confidence. By being aggressive, defending teams will often be on their heels, the way we saw with the Americans, and this gives your team a distinct advantage. Coaches, if you train aggression by incorporating reading, decision-making, and the belief that they can do it, you will see success and have a lot of fun. So, as we say at Max Touch Volleyball, the best coach is the game. So get out there and play the game. I want to thank you today for joining me. If you like it, please click on the like button, leave us a comment, share, or subscribe so you know when we send out new information. Until then, get out there and play the game.